Hello everyone, this is Mike from Strategic Initiative. Today we're just talking about the new release pending from Paradox for Stellaris, the Toxoids update coming along with the 3.5 patch. Really looking forward to this update so quickly after the Overlord and 3.4 expansion, which probably brought Stellaris to its best state that I've seen since the game's released. It's so stable. There's so many features added. I love the new vassal feature with the Overlord mechanic, the ability to be able to fight wars of independence, to claim secret fealty to other empires, and if you want to be a big, wide empire, the ability to keep 3 or 4 vassals without all the micromanagement, all those different planets. But trying to keep those vassals under control is another problem, and along with all the other updates we've had over the last year or so with the custodians, ability to become the galactic emperor, and you combine that with the mid-game crisis, end-game crises, federations, and the improvements to the AI, the improvements to the end-game lag that we've all been experiencing over a number of years. I think the game's in a really, really good state, so I'm really excited that we're having this expansion so quickly after the Overlord update, which is a bit unexpected. So we're getting a whole new species pack with the Toxoids. So what have we got? We've got Overturned, which is one of the new origins, which looks to be really, really powerful for the early game. This is really going to shake up the meta for all those multiplayers and PvP players out there. It looks like we're sacrificing population growth, habitability on some civics and traits for increased resource generation, alloys, consumer goods. There are some traits which do increase population growth. Let's have a look here. So we've got, under the Overturned, we've got augmented intelligence, gene membership, express tradition, elevated synapses, pre-planned growth, excessive endurance, just to name a few that we'd be able to pick. And they're saying that we better mix and match these traits with and civics with other civics as well. So as an example, you've got incubators here, which gives you plus 30% population growth. Incubators will grant you plus 30% population growth speed to minus 10% population growth speed, which is limited to the number of pops. But okay, so the more pops you get, the slower the growth speed. So it'll be really powerful early on, as I was saying before. Probably really good up to 10, 15 pops, and then it'll slow down, which you can match that population growth of other traits. Inorganic breath, population upkeep plus 50%. Each pop working on a slave or better has 0.02 exotic gases per month. So if you get lots of pops in your empire and you need gases, you're going to have a lot of ability to get exotic gases, but the pop upkeep's going to be significantly higher, but not too bad. You should be able to manage that. Noxious, so that's species minimum habitability plus 30%, species habitability cap minus 30%. Okay, so it looks like you're going to be able to settle on more worlds, but those worlds are going to be not as habitable as other species. So you'll probably be able to settle on a large number of worlds in that 70 to 30% habitability range. And you'll probably be able to get other techs and stuff to offset a lot of that anyway, and tweak your empire. There's some plus 50% armor damage and 50% army strength as well. That's pretty good. And a few little other bonuses there, which aren't really that important. Exotic metabolism. So I think that comes at the end of a trait tree. So that's quite powerful. Plus 25% pop growth speed, plus 25% habitability, 50 plus years for leader lifespan. Wow. Exotic gas upkeep 0.125. So it'll be per pop. So you're going to need a lot of gas to maintain that population, but there is a lot of benefit there, and you can combine that with other. So I'm assuming that will stack, which the devs have said a number of them will, with other benefits. So this is really going to shake things up. This is really going to make some empires very, very powerful early on. And if you have the ability to go and conquer another 2 or 3 empires, say before year 50, it's not going to matter if you get longer term negative benefits because you've got all those extra planets and pops to manage it with. So this is really going to be powerful. I can see this being one of the new metas in your PvP, or if you're playing high levels of single player on Grand Admiral with all your other tweaks to make the game really, really hard. So we've got a number of new civics as well, with mutagenic spars, which looks like it mostly gives pop growth speed plus 1% per industrial district, with some benefits, negative benefits to happiness and habitability, plus 1%. So, and the bar for tenant will grant 1%. So that looks like it'll be a nice little benefit there. Permanation pools. So mutagenic permanation pools. Biological pop assembly speed plus 1.5%. Industrial district habitability minus 0.75%. So that's going to be a nice early benefit. The population assembly speed. That's interesting. So these are for hive empire, the look of it. Okay, mutagenic spars, for biological. And then we've got the hyperlubrication basin and that'll be for your robot species out there, which gives a plus 1% for assembly speed per industrial district. So they're all just to boost your population growth speeds for the main types of empires. Relentless industrialist. So this can coordination fulfillment center, significantly increasing alloy and consumer goods output, the cost of reduced population growth and gradually turning planets and tomb worlds. Oh wow, that's really, really interesting. So the more alloys and consumer goods you pump out, reduces the population growth and gradually turning planets into tomb worlds. So you're going to have a whole empire converting their planets into tomb worlds over time, which is, who's going to want to conquer that empire? You're going to convert their planets back into whatever world you live on, and have the populations to be able to live on tomb worlds. Yuck. I can see that's going to be really, really good defensively, especially if you combine it with some of these other army bonuses that we're getting. Some of these traits, no one's going to want to fight these worlds. Plus you're going to get the early bonuses. I'm not sure the percentages are, but you're going to have a significant increase to alloys, consumer goods, probably 20-30%, something around that. So that's really interesting. Scavengers. Researching debris will grant both research and a portion of the resource cost of the destroyed fleet. Ships can be salvaged from debris. Oh, nice. So we're going to get resources and some ships. So that could also be really good for early warmongering. You can see races that are going to go on the attack early. If they've got this ability, they're going to be able to get extra resources and even more ships. So yeah, that's going to be really, really powerful. And we've got Ascension perk of Detox. Enables terraforming of toxic planets into habitable worlds. Okay. So this is why we can get some toxic planets that you find and change them into worlds you can actually colonize. And it comes with a whole bunch of tile blockers, which you'd expect if you're converting from a toxic world into a normal world. There's going to be a bit of cost there. But overall, it's looking very, very interesting. All the different possible combinations. This is really going to shake things up. It's going to take a while to work out a meta, I guess, with these builds, because they say here, the devs say here, that you can mix and match this. So there's going to be so many different possible combinations to work out what's good with what, and it's going to be really interesting to see what the community come up with to find out what works the best. But I don't think there's going to be one individual empire here which is stand above the rest. There's going to be a lot of combinations I can see with this. It'll be really interesting to watch what happens with the PvP community and some of the streamers out there that do that, like Montu and Conrad Truck, and who do really good multiplayer streams. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait to play this in a couple of weeks. This is going to be great. I just hope it doesn't come with the normal normal bugs. Hopefully they've ironed them out. Their releases lately over the last 18 months since the custodian initiative and that started has been really good. I think that's been really what Stellaris has needed. It's been fantastic. So I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and comments out there. And if you like this stream, then hit that like button and subscribe. I'm only new to this, so hopefully my streams will improve over time. And I'm going to be doing a lot of playthroughs of Stellaris and a few other games. But Stellaris is my main game I play. So looking forward to hearing your comments in the future and any comments about the Toxoid update. Catch you next time.